Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Out of Boston here. Today I'm back for episode number 8 of my Dallas Cowboys franchise series here on Madden NFL 19, and today we're wrapping up the 2018 regular season with the final 3 weeks, taking on first a couple of crapbag teams. We've got Indianapolis and then Tampa Bay. A couple teams that are 1-1 in real life. Actually, Tampa Bay's 2-0. They've probably been the most surprising team in the NFL this season, but both teams have struggled in year one of this franchise. We are on the road at Indianapolis, but the Colts enter this game with a lowly 3-10 record, fighting for position at the top of the NFL draft at this point. It's Ezekiel Elliott getting the toss on the screenplay on our first offensive opportunity of the game, and then Elliott taking this one up the middle, bouncing off a tackler, and he is into the end zone for the 8-yard touchdown run, his 10th of the season. Skipping ahead a little bit further now, we've got a defensive opportunity as the Colts have driven the ball down to the red zone on 3rd and inches. Luck fires to the flat. It's caught by his tailback, but he's tackled short of the sticks, so that's going to be 4th down coming up. Field goal unit is out. Vinatieri converts on the kick, and Indianapolis is on the board. Make it 7-3 Dallas. Now Indianapolis with another chance here late in the first quarter. They're down in the, well, not quite in the red zone yet, but 3rd and 9 from the 27. That one looked like it was intended for Jack Doyle, went incomplete. Another field goal for the Colts makes it 7-6. Now early in the second quarter, we've got the ball inside the red zone. It's Elliott flipping over a tackler right there. Never seen that animation before. That was a pretty crazy one. 2 plays later, 2nd and goal from the 5. That is intercepted. It's Malik Hooker on the tip drill. A dangerous slant pass from Prescott got tipped and intercepted by the second-year safety. So we would get the ball back, though, later in the second quarter. We've got a 3rd and 7 from the Indianapolis 46. Prescott feeling the pressure. He takes a huge hit as he unloads that one, but he finds Cole Beasley over the middle of the field, and they've got a 1st down. So 2 plays later, it's 2nd and 11 from the 16. Under 2 minutes to play now. Prescott breaking one tackle, now escaping the pocket, and he is off, taking off for a gain of about 7. 3rd and 3 coming up. It is Elliott on the handoff. He takes it past the 1st down marker, and that will extend the drive for the Cowboys, now letting us run even more time off the clock. Elliott takes the toss and crosses the end zone right there for the touchdown. His 2nd rushing TD of the first half, and that puts the Cowboys on top 14-6 entering halftime. Coming out of the half into the 3rd quarter, no opportunities till there were 2.5 minutes left. But we finally get one on 3rd down, play action pass. This time it's Terrence Williams making the grab on the in route, and that is going to be good for a 1st down. That will keep the drive alive. 3 plays later, 3rd and 12 from the 22-yard line. We've got 1-on-1 in the corner with no safety help. I'm tossing this one up to Terrence Williams in the end zone for the touchdown. He beats his man for the easy 6. That puts us up 21-6 now after the ensuing PAT. And we would actually get the ball back after a turnover from Indianapolis in the red zone. Chance to really put this game to bed, as we're going to switch to a run play right here with only 2 linebackers in the box for the Colts, and that is going to be an easy touchdown run for Ezekiel Elliott. Give him 3 on the day. He's having another phenomenal game here in what has been a spectacular season for Elliott. Now the Colts offense back out on the field with a 4th and 25. Luck airing this one out, but it's going to fall incomplete, intended for T.Y. Hilton into the double coverage, as we had Byron Jones and Xavier Woods over there marking Hilton now. Cowboys get the ball back, 3rd and 2. It's Elliott getting a 3rd down handoff. He's got the 1st down. That will keep the drive alive and keep the clock moving, but we've got an injury timeout. It's Elliott as he heads straight to the sideline, and this is not a good sign, folks. He is headed straight to that locker room immediately after that play with the Cowboy head training staff. So that is not a good sign for the Cowboys, as they're going to need Elliott if they want to make a deep playoff push. We'll see if that becomes a multi-week injury or not. But for now, we've got a big league on the Colts. We're just going to try and close out this game. It's Kajus catching the touchdown pass there. Prescott's 2nd of the day. And that is going to pretty much seal things up here. We're going to finish off the game with a 35-16 win. Head coach Frank Reich not happy with his team's performance today, but the Cowboys improving now to 10-4 on the season, as it has been a successful one for Dallas. Taking a look at the stats, Prescott, aside from the couple of turnovers, he had a pretty efficient day. Elliott with a phenomenal day, almost 5 yards of carry and 3 touchdowns. but of course he got hurt, so we'll see. We'll get an update on him after this game is over, after we get to the post-game screen. Taking a look at the defense, another couple of sacks for our D-line and for Jalen Smith getting in there. So the pass rush continues to be a force for the Cowboys. Our defensive line has been dominant all season long. So here we go, one new injury. Taking a look at the injury report, and it is going to be 9 weeks for Ezekiel Elliott. That puts him available to come back maybe at the Super Bowl, maybe, but definitely not before then. So we are now faced with only 2 running backs on the roster, so the first order of business is going to be to sign Kerwin Williams. That gives us Kerwin Williams, Charkandrick West, and Rod Smith on the active roster as healthy running backs. Now, luckily for us, the last 2 games of the regular season are not going to be too important for us because Philadelphia lost again. So both Philadelphia and New York are 2 games back of the Cowboys now, which means a win here against Tampa secures the division ahead of that Week 17 matchup against the Giants. Now, the Giants have been streaking. They are equal with the Eagles at 8-6 now. Remember, the Giants started out the year something like 3-5, so they have really turned it around in the second half, and that Week 17 matchup is likely to be tough, and a first-round bye could be on the line for us. The division could still be on the line for us, but if we take care of business against Tampa Bay, we won't have to worry about the division in Week 17. But Tampa Bay has other ideas in mind. They enter this game 4-10, having a pretty disappointing season, although not many expectations for them coming into this season, so maybe it's not disappointing. But either way, they've got a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter against Dallas. We are driving down the field, though, audibling to the pass play here on 1st and goal, going for the fade, as it's Allen Hurns not hauling that one in. So 2nd and goal. Tampa Bay has the same defense. This time we're going to stick with the straight slant routes, and it works out as Hurns comes open against his man there for the short touchdown catch. Tie game into the 2nd quarter we go. It's Prescott and the Dallas offense back out on the field. He's dropping back out of the shotgun, firing it over the middle to Kerwin Williams, making the grab out of the backfield as he converts for a 1st down. Now later in the drive, it's Williams getting the handoff on the goal line. He gets stuffed right at the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal coming up. And you can see Tampa Bay not in their goal line defense, so I'm going to audible to the run play. This is my 3rd straight run play, and it looks like West had the end zone there, but Gerald McCoy came off his blocker right there and made the stop. 4th down. Again, no goal line defense for Tampa Bay, so I'm going to run it for the 4th straight play, and finally it works. Charkandrick West getting into the end zone for 6, as that puts Dallas up 14-7. Now 3rd down for the Tampa Bay offense, as they've got the ball at the 24-yard line. It's Winston firing short of the sticks. That one was caught, but it was short of the 1st down marker. Cameron Brake had that grab, so that would lead to a field goal for Tampa Bay, make it 14-10 Dallas. Now the Cowboy offense back onto the field and driving 3rd and 2. It's Allen Hurns on the crossing route, making the grab for the 1st down. Later in the drive, under a minute to play in the 2nd quarter. It's Prescott looking left. He's got Terrence Williams on the crossing route, who finds the end zone for the touchdown, his 2nd straight week with a score. Make it 21-10 Dallas here in the 3rd quarter, but Tampa Bay getting back in it. They score a touchdown, miss on the 2-point conversion, so make it 21-16 Dallas as their offense gets back on the field. Play action fake for Prescott on 3rd and 7. Wide open over the middle is Allen Hurns, who makes a man miss and picks up 15, as that is going to extend the drive for the Cowboys. Now Kerwin Williams getting the handoff up the middle. He gets stuffed at the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 1 coming up. We go to the air, and it's Cole Beasley coming open for the score. And that gives the Cowboys a 28-16 lead, up by 2 scores. Once again, Tampa trying to get back in it. They get a field goal. Now they've got a 4th and 4. And they're still down 2 scores, so they kind of need this to stay in the game. And it's Winston getting sacked. A perfectly executed corner blitz. That time it was Jordan Lewis getting the sack. And that gives us the ball back. 4 minutes to play. We're going to continue to stay aggressive here, but it's Kajus fumbling after the reception. That gives Tampa Bay new life. So they would tack on 1 more field goal, make it a 6-point game, 28-22. And now we need to get a couple 1st downs here to try and close out this game. It's Prescott. Now look at this throw. Unbelievable on the run to Kajus along the sidelines. Those sideline catches are really tough in this year's Madden. And now we are 1 1st down away from sealing this game. 2nd and 12. I'm going to take 2 shots through the air to try and get this 1st down. On 2nd down, we do not get it. That's incomplete. So 3rd and 12 coming up from the 41-yard line. And we're only a few yards away from field goal range, but that sack takes us out of it. Luckily, the clock does continue to run, but the Bucks are going to get the ball back as we would take a delay of game penalty to back ourselves up 5 more yards, take up as much clock as possible. Now it's Chris Jones trying to pin the Buccaneers deep inside their own territory, and look at this punt. Seems like whenever we've needed a big punt from Chris Jones, he has come through. That one falling out of bounds at the 4-yard line, so Winston and the Bucks have to go 96 yards in 40 seconds with no timeouts. I feel pretty confident that I'm going to come away with this win right here. And that was not a good start for the Bucks. They pick up 7 yards, and Jaquiz Rogers staying in bounds there. That was a mistake. And then again, it's a throw to Rogers where he stays in bounds. No timeouts for Tampa Bay, keep in mind. So that's going to set them up with one final opportunity here. 3 seconds left. Winston firing not even to the 50-yard line. That was pretty much the most pathetic final drive opportunity I've ever seen from an NFL team, even on a game like Madden. Just Tampa Bay had no idea what they were doing there the entire time, and we clinch the NFC East with the win here today. 11 wins. That is more than New York, Philadelphia, or Washington will finish with this year. So that gives us a home playoff game, at least one. And also just the NFC East division title. That's pretty cool. Something Dallas hasn't won. I guess they won it 2 years ago, so what am I saying? But still, definitely not what I expected at the beginning of the year. I thought Philadelphia would run away with the division pretty handily because they're the only 90-plus overall rated team in Madden. But we beat them in that game at Dallas, and they've really started to scuffle at the end of the year. They and New York are both 9-6 entering this final week. New York pretty much needs this game to stay alive in the playoff hunt. We need this win to clinch a first-round bye. So what happened was the Rams lost. Now they are even with us at 11-4. We share the best record in the NFC right now. So a win would keep us alive for the number 1 seed, but luckily it's just them and us at 11-4. So a win guarantees us one of those top 2 seeds because Chicago or any of the other 10-5 teams would have to win and have Dallas lose to equal our records. So a win, and we get that first round bye. Another thing to play for in this Week 17 matchup. So here we go. It's Eli Manning and the Giants offense out on the field. Cody Latimer making the diving grab for the first down there. The Giants would get a long touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. That would put them up 7-3 midway through the first quarter. Now late in the first quarter, it's the Dallas offense out on the field on 3rd and 1. Allen Hurns making the grab for the first down. Now 2nd and 5 from the 8 later in the same drive. Prescott looking left side. He's got Cody Beasley on that corner route that we love to run near the end zone. It's Beasley coming open on the man-to-man coverage. He's got another touchdown grab, and that gives us the lead 10-7. Now the Giants offense back on the field. Still early part of the second quarter. Manning looking over the middle. He's got Barkley on 3rd and long coming wide open. We had been running, I think that was cover 1, and I was just focused on another man over the middle there. But either way, there's Barkley getting stuffed in the backfield by DeMarcus Lawrence. So 3rd and 14 coming up. Manning trying to convert another 3rd and long, but this time he gets sacked. The pass rush gets there, and DeMarcus Lawrence with yet another one. So that would send out the field goal unit on 4th and 23. And here is Randy Gregory coming through on the block. That is the first time I've been able to block a kick in this year's Madden, and that keeps it 10-7. Now we've got the ball. 50 seconds to play in the second quarter. Prescott looking over the middle. He's got Kajus. That's a gain of 17. Down to the 5-yard line we go now on 2nd and goal after a loss of 3 on 1st and goal. But it's Kajus finding the end zone once again. He has been a touchdown machine all year long, and that has not slowed even as we've gotten into the latter parts of the season. So New York would add another touchdown at 17-14. 3rd and 2 from the 36. We run the ball, which our Cantor West, he loses 3 yards. 4th and 5, we would punt it away with the wind going against us. No attempt for Brad Maher there. So now the Giants get the ball back. Still only down by 3 in the 4th quarter. It is Sterling Shepard coming open on 3rd down. He's going to keep that drive alive for the Giants. Now 3rd and 4 coming up from the 15-yard line. Manning looking over the middle, but it's deflected, incomplete. 4th down coming up. And that's going to bring the field goal unit out once again for New York, this time to try and tie the game. Once again, it's Tavecchio, and he has converted this time around on the 32-yarder. But the Dallas offense would respond. A couple of long pass plays down the field. We go to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 3 for Kerwin Williams. He is going to lose a yard on that play, so make it 3rd and 4 coming up with under 3 minutes to play in the 4th quarter here. Prescott looking end zone. It's Michael Gallup again on that little corner route, and he comes open in the end zone for the touchdown, putting the Cowboys on top 24-17 now. It's the Giants offense back out on the field, trying to drive down the field and tie up this ball game to keep their playoff hopes alive. It's Manning, incomplete on first down. Second down, he is sacked. Malik Collins getting back there for his second sack of the day. 4th and 16 now, 2 plays later. This is the game for the Giants here. It's Eli going right side, and it's Evan Ingram hauling it in. Jeff Heath dove at it to try and knock it away, but Evan Ingram with the concentration hauling it in and keeping the season alive for the New York Football Giants. Now it's Manning into a bit of a rhythm as he hits Shepard over the middle for the first down. Inside the 30, the Giants go. Now Manning looking right side. He's got Ingram again, this time only a pickup of 3. But here we go, 3rd and 7, 2 plays later. Manning out of the shotgun, dropping back, looking right side. This is going to be Shepard, and he is tackled at right around 1 yard short of the first down marker. So 4th and inches coming up. Manning going for it out of the no huddle, and it's Jalen Smith sneaking in there for the deflection on the attempted pass. It looked like that might have been Wayne Gallman in the game, honestly, instead of Saquon Barkley. But either way, Jalen Smith with the potential game-winning pass deflection there. We do need one more first down to seal this game. We're looking for it through the air on 3rd, and it is Allen Hurns making the catch that would seal the deal in the final win of the Cowboys in the 2018 regular season as we finish out the year 12-4 on our way to a first-round bye. So we will see everyone in the divisional series, or the divisional round, I should say. What is this, baseball? Anyway, Prescott. Pretty encouraging to see that Prescott looked pretty good in the 2 games he had to play without Elliott. We're definitely going to have to open the offense up more and become more of a pass-first team without Elliott. But we'll see. We only have to win 2 playoff games without him, the divisional round and the championship game. And then I think we could get him back at the Super Bowl, honestly. So we will see if we get that far. But not only are we going to be missing Elliott for the foreseeable future, we've got one new injury, and it's on our defensive line. Another starter, Tyrone Crawford, out for 7 weeks with a ruptured disc. That puts him on the same timeline as Elliott. So he is going to be out for at least every round of the playoffs up until the Super Bowl, if not the Super Bowl as well. So it is going to be tough. We're missing a few starters here, including Irving, Crawford, and now Elliott. It is going to be very tough to try and overcome some of these injuries on our way to the Super Bowl, but we will see what we can do. That is going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see everyone in the divisional round. I'm out. Peace.